streaming, starting recording. 4, 5. Greetings and salutations. This is the second art stream. This time not with a monster problem focus, but in this case of we're going for general insanity because we can, and well, we need a change.
We've got cabin fever. We've got cabin fever.
That too.
Pretty much.
Set my name.
Let's see here. I need to...
There we go.
You know what? I'm gonna erase that. I don't like how that's starting.
View out. View out. Where's that hand?
Scroll hand around. Zoom out a little more. Alrighty. Time to... So we have, currently in the stream, we have one actual artist.
Yeah.
We have Raven, who, to be fair, I've seen you draw some things and they totally work.
It's been a while.
And we have me. Have you seen my handwriting ever?
I am looking on the server who's online. Yeah, we have no Megs. He already confirmed that she's going to be able to attend. We have Anna, who's probably busy, and we have Akikio, who probably won't be able to join us.
Yeah, because it's like after it be late in Kiki Land.
Yeah, probably very early hours in the morning.
Yep. But let's see what. Ooh, metal slime. Oh wait, I know what I can do. Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do at all. I have to remember how this works. I am not art. Do 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 do.
And just because we were having this conversation earlier on,
I can draw.
I can draw.
Okay, so I need blank.
I can draw decently with a pencil and paper, but with a mouse, no, that's a different issue.
Ah, crap. Slime family. I did actually over the course of this week, because they were on sale. Square Enix did ports of the first 3 Dragon Quest games for Switch. They're based on mobile versions of the game. I hate the graphical style for some reason. It's kind of like with the Steam version of Final Fantasy V and 6 as well, I think. It's just like, ugh, the sprites and the backgrounds feel off somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't have a style that matches.
Yep. Also, Dragon Quest 1 has aged terribly.
Woo, you.
You know what? I think we need to draw a rattly bit here. And then a 15-foot long rattlesnake.
Which totally has nothing to do with any previous videos we've done today.
Absolutely not.
Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all.
I can't remember what the button is. Meep. Aha! I have made art.
Oh, I used the right one. Hmm.
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart.
Oops, wrong button. Let me think here.
Apparently, there's going to be a live stream of Jeff Goldblum the musical tomorrow night.
Ha!
Jeff Goldblum the musical.
Jeff Goldblum the musical.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, never.
Because life finds a way.
Yes.
Yeah, V totally fell asleep in the but because I just looked up there and yep, they're still in that coal.
Mm.
I see dramatic face. Is that Link?
Let's see, pain will do anything. Probably not, but... Is that a lantern in the wind?
Nope.
Is that a certain hot boy who has no luck in life?
Maybe. I may be looking at the disc right now.
Thou hast seen thy script and is not pleased.
Is that
That
a
is-
dagger I see before me?
I am. Thy is meant to be present, not this Yossi who gets the good stuff.
Just a quick, just brief look, but there he is.
Summon the onion.
Actually, yeah.
I cannot wait until we get to the I mean, there's a lot of things upcoming in the game I'm excited for. There's actually a bit of deleted content that I missed talking about. So, we can save it for the Dragon Quest, the Breath of Fire stream, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am going to draw.
Also because I'm horrible.
Oh no! Oh no! Mommy, no! Why would you?
This apparently has some meaning, which I am either forgetting about or it's never including to.
I mean, it took me a minute to realize what it was.
Yeah.
But it's fine because we now have a meat. Lantern, your meat is oddly shaped. Well, shut up. That's why. Erasing Slimy Boy. My leg is falling asleep. Oh, so I did actually try a little bit of the demo of Trial of Mana, and I'm enjoying what I'm playing so far. I do have the original version on my Switch because it got remade into it finally got translated and ported, but yeah, the I was trying out the remake last night briefly, and it I'm digging it. It's worth checking out. Is that a Dragon Quest protagonist I see before me?
Yes.
Well, I was starting with potato and started making it something else.
I'm making potato.
Yeah.
Now, it's a few times I've mentioned this in the server, but I have instigated the potato war in someone else's art stream this week. Someone I know from DeviantArt was basically doing a art stream for 4 of the days, 15 hours in total, with some of their friends, also from DeviantArt, who I know a few of. And it was every hour they were drawing a name of everyone who was attending from a bucket, or in this case a yogurt pot, who would win either a prize from one of the people attending, a commission that I think they were paying for, or if they were doing themed cupcakes. Now, first day, I was one of the names drawn, and being the pain in the ass I am, I went to divert the gift to someone else. The first person refused it, so the second person actually accepted it. It then turns out the next day I win again. I'm still offering to the first person who rejected it, and you've probably seen the responses in the out of contest quote. I can speak. Is take my potato, take my love, take my respect, take my potato.
Oh, okay.
They won't accept the gift. They would have to win it themselves. This continued on for 2 of those days. And for the last day, I wasn't actually going to attend, but well, I had some bad news. I thought, sod it. It's an entertaining time, and just better than this lingering on bad news. The person that was going to who was trying to get to accept the gift didn't turn up because unfortunately they were ill and spending the time recovering. Hey, listen!
Do I still have a copy of Link's Awakening of Ocarina? I'm not sure. I know I have the GameCube version, which is on loan to somebody.
But in the end, the one hosting the stream basically told me they'll give up. They'll draw the potato for them, and with a few modifications that I was asking in the case of is the potato wrapped up in a ribbon with a tag on it saying it's for them. And to make it even more to the point, it was from me. The tag is in shape of a raven.
Aw.
Oh look, it's
What?
It's Damien.
Hello there. Oh boy. I'm the most powerful being in Kingdom Hearts. Like Goofy is one of Mickey's best friends, and he is a dog, and like he wears clothes and talks to people. Pluto. Oh my God. Pluto is also a dog and is naked and lives in a doghouse and is incapable of speech. I think there's something messed up going in the magical kingdom.
Yes.
Which is weird because in the new Mickey Mouse shorts, Goofy actually plays poker with some of the regular dogs.
The hell? Another question. Okay, another thing to make you think. Donald has been seen getting out of the shower or the bath a couple of times.
Wearing a
Whatever
towel.
he does, wearing a towel. He doesn't wear pants. What's going on there?
Maybe he's actually wearing pants, but they look like he's not wearing pants.
It's like in I found Surratt's LP of Sam and Max Hit the Road, and one of the recurring jokes with some of the characters is like, neat clothes or tattoos you have. This is actually my skin. Donald wearing nothing but pants.
He has one yellow leg and one orange leg.
You see, one of those legs, he was having too much beta carotene, and or he was tanning that leg, one of the two. Oh my God!
What are you doing?
Here we go.
Duck tits. Wee-hoo! My D&D group is chatting up a storm on Facebook. Hmm.
Screen grabbing.
Let's see here. So we need something that looks like a peanut.
Oh, that's what you were going to say.
It needs a tail.
Wait, wrong color.
Okay, and then a couple of derpy eyes. I said a couple of derpy eyes. This is going to be an extra derpy one. It's fine. We need some feet. Another smaller peanutty thing. I can't remember where the nostrils were on here, but it's fine. And I'm gonna need a couple of
Psyduck. Psyduck.
Say
Aye, aye, aye.
I could go for a hot dog right now, Donald with boobs. But we now have a Psyduck that doesn't look like it wants to be alive. And what? Oh, it's a hula Psyduck. Okay. Native Hawaiian food's actually interesting, and it's in danger of going extinct. So before before tourism was a thing, like there were very specific things that were staple of the Hawaiian diet, and they were a little water intense, but because Hawaii had a relatively low population, it was like, okay, this is fine. Basically, like people could just wander around and grab what they need to eat. People started like sticking golf courses and crap on the Hawaiian Islands because, oh, beautiful tropical paradise, we need golf courses. And those take sufficient water that like things like taro, which was the Hawaiian staple, like legit can't grow there anymore. So like one of you're more likely to find like authentic Hawaiian cuisine in Las Vegas than you are in Hawaii, just because tons of people from Hawaii go to Vegas for work and they bring the food with them.
Mm.
This has been a nutritional anthropology lecture by JKLantern.
Well, we have a Donald Duck with food at a bar, with mismatched legs, a Psyduck from Hawaii, and a blue-footed booby.
Donald with boobs, Hawaiian Psyduck, and a blue-footed booby all walked into a bar. I got nothing.
And the bartender goes, "Is this a joke?"
There we go. Let's see here.
Tip your waiter.
Yep.
Always tip your waiter.
It looked not like tip, so.
Always tip your waiter.
No, I was going to say it looked like it said top your waiter.
Always top your waiter.
I'm just thinking, are you meaning tip your waiter, or is it you leave them extra money, or or tip your waiter like tipping the cows?
Moo.
Shove.
And Missy,
So,
what I hear, tipping a cow ain't easy.
So I have a shirt from a restaurant in like the southwestern part of Oklahoma, the Mears Cafe, and like the logo for the restaurant is a cow head upside down, and this shirt has actually caused me problems because I was in Texas one day, and one of the college football teams is the Texas Longhorns, and so like when people want to give a middle finger to the team or the town or the university, they wear a specific shirt with the upside down cow head on it. So like I'm just a tourist and I'm wearing the shirt that was clean that day. And people were like, hey, you don't like the Longhorns? What? No, then just fine. I only have 3 shirts for this trip. I will waste one. Thanks. But like I wore it to work one time, and one of my coworkers, our marketing director, actually gave me a long spiel about the evils of cow tipping. And never tip cows. It's terrible for the cows. Don't do what, you monster. And I'm like, I wasn't going to. This is just shirt for a restaurant where I had an okay burger. Wasn't a great burger. That is a majestic cow.
Gotta have the monocle.
Yep. There are a couple of burger places I want to take Star once she comes out to visit here. The Garage, the Fix, Flat Tire, why the hell not? Big Ed's, but we need a posse for that. I still love that, like, I can't remember how it happened, but, like, I was talking about things with, like, Surratt and a couple other people, and he's like, hey, you ever been to Big Ed's? And I'm like, I haven't even heard of Big Ed's. It's an Oklahoma City staple. And so, like, I Google it, and I'm like, this is a friggin' block from my work. Why haven't I heard of it before now? And we got the 8-person burger, and it was glorious. Zapdos.
One of the legendary chickens I could draw, like, from mind.
I mean, like, Zapdos is just made of spikety bits. Like Moltres, it's fire, and fire's a pain in the ass to draw, and Articuno has, like, the, swishy, majestic bits.
Mm.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Fish. Carp. Oh, hey, it's Moltres. Oh, no! That wasn't a Magikarp at all!
No!
Oh, no! Oh, for people wondering about the context of that, there's going to be a video on Raven's channel later.
Boy, am I glad we don't have any viewers yet. And Misty also on this 40, if we haven't got any viewers now, it's, yeah, we're probably not going to get any at all.
Let's see here. Let's get rid of Psyduck there. No, my face! Quack! And then we summon Carl. Let's see here.
You say that, and that just brings to mind when you just appeared in the stream chat that one time, and it's, Carl, do you want to join? Yes. Bloody hell. Okay, there's something going on here, and I don't understand it, and I don't like it. I know you too.
And my meat is still there. It will be there for all eternity. It is the eternal meat.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Let's see here. What else could I draw?
Wrong color.
Waka 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 waka.
Waka 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 waka. I know a whole crapload of fruit shows up in Pac-Man. Does meat ever show up?
I don't think so.
Okay. I do remember that in the Tiny Toons game for Game Boy, when you're feeding Dizzy Devil, there is a piece of meat that just looks like that. Oh no, it's the thing from it's the Ultimate Chimera from Mother 3.
I was originally just going for the dog from Kirby, and it just turned into that thing.
I was playing a little bit of Kirby earlier this week. As long as you're not playing like extra mode, it's pretty relaxing. And then you get to like the final bosses, and they're like nightmare fuel. Frogs. God, I'm like I just recently read yet another thing where it's like Nintendo rumored to be making a Mother collection for Switch, and I'm like, please
Please.
take my money because I want that.
Hmm.
Boyo. Sounds like my mom might be getting a ton of jigsaw puzzles in the over the course of the over the course of the stuff going on.
Yeah.
Apparently, my dad hates jigsaw puzzles, so I may be working on jigsaw puzzles later.
Fun.
It's a me, Mario. Oh, Star will appreciate this because
Mm.
she just recently watched a bunch of this guy's videos. But Lance apparently is fixing up his NES, and he's just while the world is doomed, he's just playing old school Mario games on the original NES.
Huh.
Yeah, like he legit like took apart his NES, straightened out some of the pins, cleaned things out, put it back together, and it's working beautifully.
I remember, I think it was last year when they put out the Nintendo classic classic Nintendo Mini or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Well, 50 games on it, and they also did one for the SNES as well.
Hmm.
They were tempting, but the problem was, I think it's trying to get a hold of one is not possible.
It got easier later. Like I bought one for a friend of mine like a year and a half after you couldn't find them. That reminds me, the TurboGrafx 16 Mini should be out by now. I don't need to buy it, but I want to. But I don't need it. But I really want to.
Hey Vegeta, hey Vegeta, it's a Pokemon. I'll catch it in my Pokeball.
So my a friend of my brother's and a friend of mine named Lance. He has a YouTube channel, and the big thing he does on it is Dragon Ball dissection, where he talks at length about the Dragon Ball manga in particular, although he does touch on the anime, the movies as well.
Yep.
And Star has been binging on those videos because I haven't shut up about them and how like they're like my favorite look at the Dragon Ball universe.
Yeah, I might have finished the entire series thus far in like 5 days.
Yeah, yes. Like this week, like some of the days at work, I've been like, huh, Star's kind of quiet today. I just got through the 23rd Budokai arc. Oh, that's why.
Yeah, he's finally touching on the Boo arc, and so far it's only been one part thus far.
Yeah, that it just came out this past week, and
Yep.
already he's not fond of it. I mean,
Yeah.
but because of the way that he does the videos, he's been like arranging his arcs in Dragon Ball from like favorite to least favorite, and by
Yep.
process of elimination, we already
Mhm.
know we already know the Boo arc is his least favorite. But the fun bit is going to be,
How he got to that.
yeah, like the ride of what is everything that he hates in this one. There's a lot to choose from.
hmm
The only redeeming feature for the Boo saga for me, it made Hercule not a total dick.
It did some good stuff with Hercule, and after the Boo arc, and like even into GT, which I have a soft spot in my heart for, but into GT, it's just like I genuinely like Hercule. Is he perfect? No. Oh, I did learn some because I was TV tropesing on Dragon Ball because Star was going through Dragon Ball Dissection. Uh, I did learn some interesting backstory about Hercule, and this is canon apparently. It never showed up in the manga or anything like that, but word of God. So Hercule was like in a martial arts dojo, like he was being trained by someone. His master got killed in front of him, and like ev he was like the last survivor of the dojo he was in. They were all killed by one person, Mercenary Tao.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, so like Tao came, killed Hercule's master, killed almost everybody else, beat the shit out of Hercule when Hercule was like a kid or a teenager. And like the reason he's kind of a coward and the reason why he only goes after people that he's pretty sure he can beat, it's because Tao. Tao ruined his life.
Apologies, but that hair's not big enough.
Fair.
Yeah, he needs bigger hair. And like canonically, like but by the terms of original Dragon Ball, Hercule was reasonably strong. Like he wouldn't have been able to take on King Piccolo, but like if you go back to like the 20 the World Martial Arts tournament where Goku and Roshi fought, like Hercule would have been able to do reasonably well there, and maybe even at the next one. It's just like compared to the power levels of Z, he's ridiculously weak. So like if he had met Roshi and gotten training from Roshi as a young man, he could have potentially been Hercule. I don't wish to alarm you, but you appear to have friggin' birds.
I don't feel the original Dragon Ball, at least in the anime, wasn't as bad for this, but then I was watching this on and off, and don't think I really watched it as consecutively. But it's a case of for Zed is a case of it was amazingly bad for making characters redundant.
Yeah.
Oh, hugely. Like I'm going to say a thing. It may be controversial. Toriyama, not a good writer.
No.
Not a very good writer. And throughout Dragon Ball, and like this definitely shows in this definitely shows in later arcs. He was very much writing by the seat of his pants. Like he didn't have like an outline where he's like, okay, here are the story bits I'm going to cover. It's just like I'm going to write and let things kind of happen. And because he was a comedy writer originally, like that worked for comedy crap. It worked beautifully for some comedy crap, and even for early Dragon Ball, like it sort of worked. Once you started getting into to Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, depending on what part of the world you're in, um, where it's like you're trying to have like a more consistent storyline, it starts turning train wrecky like really quickly. Like the Frieza arc, much as people love Frieza for some reason, like you can already start to see like some of the threads unraveling a little bit, and the Cell arc, like if you go back and just look at it from a storytelling standpoint, it's just like you can tell he's just trying to pull crap out of his butt to try to keep the story going and to fix things that like, oh no, I didn't like that. I'll have to this now. And
Wasn't he basically?
yes, very much like that.
Wasn't he basically put by someone that Team Four Star basically did a possibly the best run, at least for how the Cell Saga ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically, yes, Gohan, we've had enough of your crap. People are dying. You're the only one who can save us. Get over it.
Yeah, like that. There's a ton of stuff that Team 4 Star did where I'm like, wow, you are handling these characters much better than And like again, Toriyama had a terrible habit of making these like great, wonderful characters and then doing nothing with them because they immediately have like another character who is very much like them, and now they're redundant. Like the chain of this that I love to talk about is like in the 22nd Budokai arc, you're introduced to Tien, who is like Goku's great rival. Sure, he'd had rivals before that, but like even Yamcha. But like Yamcha, you could tell he wasn't evil. He was just kind of like a bandit guy, and he became part of Goku. He became part of, like, even in his first introduction, he was basically part of Team Goku.
Yep.
But like Tien, like he's introduced, he is immediately like Goku's rival, and then like during the Demon King Piccolo arc, it's very much an enemy mine thing going on. It's like, we've got this bigger bad, we have to deal with it. So they eventually get like a grudging respect for each other, and like Tien gradually becomes like, I'm not your friend, but I'm the second strongest guy here. I want to become stronger than you. I'm training to become stronger than you. We are rivals, and like when the chips are down, I'll back you up when things get bad, like when Piccolo Jr. comes around. But like, so we have Tien as like the number 2 guy, kind of like the Lancer almost. Then comes the Saiyan saga.
Ugh.
We have the Saiyans introduced, and Piccolo, I'm so totally edgelord evil, but I can't conquer the world if these guys destroy it. So I, for now, we have a truce, Goku. And so for a little bit, like, Piccolo is the number 2 guy. He's still very much evilly motivated, but he's like, when push comes to shove, he's willing to fight the bigger bads just because I want to conquer the world. And oh, also, Gohan, I've adopted him. I'm Batman.
I'm also a better father than you, so piss
Yep.
off.
But in the course of the Saiyan arc, we get Vegeta. And during the Vegeta and Frieza arcs, it starts off, oh hey, I'm the bad guy because I'm the Prince of all Saiyans. Kakarot, I will defeat you. And during the Frieza arc, oh, I'm going to get the Dragon Balls and become immortal, but oh, we have to work together because the Ginyu Force and Frieza, they can kick our ass. And then like during the Cell arc and into the Boo arc, we gradually get him as like the rival / number 2 guy for Goku. So we keep having these guys who are like the number 2 guy, and they keep getting shoved away because some other guy has to stick their fat ass into it.
Mm.
And to make things worse, every movie, everyone except for one, which was the father of Goku, does not fit into the storyline at all.
Nope.
Oh yeah, Garlic Jr., he appears in the series. Guess what? The movie that introduces him doesn't fit.
Nope.
Ivy.
Hello.
But yeah, Dragon Ball, I have opinions.
Yep.
I see.
I like Dragon Ball. Probably really need to go back and watch it from beginning to end to really get a better impression of it. I liked GT for what I saw of it. Again, it was something I saw on and off. It didn't really get to the swing of things until we got to the final bit with the corruption of the Dragon Balls and taking down the bad dragons.
Yep.
Mm.
Did somebody say bad dragons?
You know, the moment I said it, I thought, yeah, you're going there.
Like I love Z. I love original Dragon Balls arcs a little bit more, but I do have a soft spot in my heart for Z as well. And like I remember how majestic it was to see Goku go Super Saiyan the first time, and then to see Gohan go Super Saiyan 2 the first time. GT's rough. I do like
Yeah.
it still, and like by that point the power creep had gotten ridiculous. Super is even worse, and that's another discussion.
I watched the two movies that led into Super. That basically writes out GT with the introducing Beerus, whatever his name.
Oh yeah, Beerus, yeah.
Beerus, and basically his house and his butler, who's probably even more powerful than he is.
Yep.
And then the resurrection of F, which is a case of you're fucking kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing.
It's,
Let's
oh,
see here.
and he comes down to, oh yes, Vegeta, and not Vegeta, it's Frieza. He actually trains once in his life and acquires a new form, which is his final form, just gold, and it's brought up by Goku, which goes, you just came straight here. You cannot maintain these power levels. Ah!
Let's see here.
And I thought
That is
the movie that gave Trunks his sword was stupid.
a lot of the movies are stupid. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mojack. I said, oh god, I actually did watch that one. That one could have sort of fit in there. It's sort of pushing things, but comes closer to actually being canon.
Mm.
So, Footy Chugs. Oh, hey! Just before I'm off home, we're going to hold one more tournament and going to have all this happen.
Yeah.
Guess who's getting cheese sticks?
Woo!
Yeah, Dad just texted me and was asking me, so I'm quickly telling him which one I want. Because that restaurant is awesome and we're trying to support local places.
Yes.
Son, are you streaming again and haven't eaten beforehand? Yes. What do you want?
We're actually I was gonna be having D&D via Roll20/Discord, but it got canceled because my DM is panicking about life in general.
Yeah.
I don't blame her.
Yeah, I was gonna say this would probably put a damper on her wedding plans.
Oh.
That's actually exactly what she's panicking about. So
Yeah.
so real life lantern stuff going on. So my DM, I've known her for more than 10 years. We knew each other back on the East Coast. We went to William and Mary together. And she was supposed to be getting married in June. I'm the one who's supposed to be performing the ceremony, which I should really get started writing at some point. But and like for the past year, they've been working on like venue, uh, the food, a lot of stuff goes into planning a wedding.
Hmm.
And because of the coronavirus stuff going on, and because we just don't know how long lockdowns are going to last, because it could be months potentially, it's like derailing things, and she is justifiably trying to figure out what's going on and freaking out a little bit. And it's like, yeah, that's a good reason to freak out. We understand. It'll But yeah, so it's not summon Shenron. He has a fez. I always loved the design of Shenron. I always hated the design of Porunga.
Yeah.
You have summoned the eternal dragon. State your wish and oh God,
God,
it's
it's
you
you
guys.
guys again.
There are many things in DBZ Abridged that make me laugh hysterically. I think that might be the thing that makes me laugh the hardest. Just everything. It's actually the art where not just bullshit, or rather reacting. This makes me. I'm aware of that. Oh no, I need the Dragon Ball. Second full left. Also, Dragon Balls again. Missing. Also, Chichi pregnant. Congratulations.
Lantern, you're gonna mecha lantern.
Oh, good, great, fantastic. I am robot. Oolong is her favorite character there. In fact, I think on his Facebook page, he graduated from the I wish I remembered the name of it, but the shapeshifting kindergarten that Long and Poor did. It's the Dragon Ball characters. The Saiyans are close to my.
God damn it.
Like I'm an abashed Yamcha fan. I love Tia. I love Krillin has grown on me in the past couple of years. Krillin's amazing when you stop think about it. He's out of it almost constantly, and he knows it, but he still comes right in. Apparently, this is the Dragon Ball stream.
Oh, it's not Chaosu. It's the flying. It's the other flying shapeshifter.
Poor
Pwa.
Yamcha's cat. And in original Dragon Ball, I do actually legit love Master Roshi as well. Like he, like, so this is my rant on some of the anime filler sections. So a lot of the bad things that people don't like about a variety of characters. Not in the original manga. Obviously, like, the manga had to, the anime had to add stuff to not overtake the manga.
Yep.
And one of their strategies was like, when in doubt, add bits with bit characters, and let's just take like a one-off joke that was in the manga and run with it.
hmm
And like the two notable characters where this is not just bad but like horrible with are Roshi and Chi-Chi.
Yep.
So Roshi, he is a little bit of a pervert.
Little
This
bit.
it happens in the manga that
Mhm.
like he does some perverted things. The anime adds a whole ton of filler bits where they're just like, oh crap, we need something to take up time. I know, let's have a scene of Roshi being even more perverted. The kids love that. And it just hurts the character who, like in the original Dragon Ball, if you read the manga, he's not perfect. He's flawed. Like he is lecherous, but not to the point where it's like his only trait. And he's also wise and also badass. Likewise, Chi-Chi, they add tons of filler bits of like her just being hateful and shrewish and just like borderline abusive mother, but like in the manga, like she's a little bit controlling and she wants Gohan to get an education. But like the thing of it is like it was just like little scenes of that. And also part of it is Chi-Chi is like canonically a country bumpkin. She and Ox King were monarchs out in the boonies. So like the way she knows of society is through like fashion magazines. So she's trying to emulate that. She's trying to be like the perfect wife and mother when she doesn't really know how. So like she's trying to emulate this magazine thing essentially. And it's less that she's like a horrible shrewish person. It's just that she doesn't quite get the whole motherhood thing.
There's one character that's coming to mind from that never made a jump from Dragon Ball to Z, which is Luntz.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Toriyama legit forgot she existed. I'm not even joking.
Yep.
Just some way, like midway through like the King Piccolo arc, he forgot about her, and like he almost forgot about like Chaozu and Puar and Oolong as well.
Ugh.
Is that a V? Poyo? So yeah, as you can see, I have opinions on Dragon Ball.
Luntz, Lance, whatever her name was, it was.
Yep.
She was a curious character with a double edge. So this case of you did not mess with her.
Like that was definitely back like up through the Red Ribbon Army arc. Dragon Ball still very much was kind of a comedy series. Like once you get past the like even the 22nd World Tournament, you still got comedy bits in it with like Krillin being able to stop Chaozu by distracting Chaozu with math problems, or Tien using the volleyball fist. But like once you get to the Demon King Piccolo arc, it starts to just turn into trying to be a more serious action series. And with that, you definitely see more of the comedy characters taking a back bench, and Launch was definitely one of those.
Yeah.
And again, like Toriyama had the habit of making characters and then just for tossing them on the back burner when he made his next character. If you think I can talk a lot about this, you should see Lance. Like, I'm kind of curious to see what Lance does when he finally finishes up Dragon Ball Dissection. Because
Yeah.
he does other stuff on his channel. It's just DBD is the main thing he does.
Mm.
He breaks out the bottle of the Polish vodka.
I think he was also a fan of Sailor Moon, which I never got into. So maybe he'll do something with that. I don't know.
I watched some of the news stuff. It got to a point where the site I was watching on just stopped working for a while, and it's also, if this is like the manga, I can understand why the original adaptation probably was a lot better, because everything wasn't dealt with it in mere moments.
Like the main anime type things I watched growing up were Dragon Ball, duh. But then like I was into a lot of the Gundam series, because I love, as you're well aware from my talks with Surat, I do love me some big stompy robots.
Yep.
But I was also into Yu Yu Hakusho for a while. I need to rewatch it because I never actually finished the series.
Same.
But like, to me it felt like, and somebody is going to crucify me for this, but it felt like Dragon Ball, only better. But because like it,
that ain't hard.
yeah, Buckle. Because like
Oops.
it went with like the supernatural thing, and it stuck with it. And it wasn't like very much like early Dragon Ball was. It wasn't all about, okay, I have a new move. It's me shooting yet another energy beam. Like Yusuke's main thing was like, he's tough, he's a badass, and sure, he has like the spirit gun and the shotgun moves that are spirit energy, but then like you get like Kurama. He does plant things and it's badass.
Also, he was once a fox.
He was once a fox, which is great. Kuwabara. He does energy sword things. Hiei. Who is Hiei is named after something so nerdy. He moves fast and he sets shit on fire. And like the bad guys, it's like, I'm a rock monster. I make multiples of myself. I am a rubber man. It was a little bit more variety. I want to befriend that Puckle.
Well, we're just doing awful things to Dende right here.
I love what Team 4 Star did with Dende. I don't mess with the white mage. It's a magical talking dragon, Nail. I don't make the rules. Puckle.
Oh God, Nail. Poor Nail.
Poor Nail.
What
Yeah.
did he do to deserve all that?
So, I remember in Dragon Ball Abridged, like, one of the big things they were pushing for a while was Ghost Nappa. And, like, it was funny for a little bit, but after a while it's like, okay, we get it. And obviously they stopped doing that. Nail and Kami worked so much better because you don't have to necessarily animate anything new. they're already there in Piccolo. What they do doesn't have to contribute to the plot, and you could just they were great ways to poke fun at things in the series. Like, why is Piccolo letting Frieza transform? He's distracted by the fact that Nail's talking to him.
Wait.
Checking.
Wait, what? I have Minesweepers?
I have apps? I have Minesweeper?
Hang on.
Minesweeper is...
It's a single-player
Minesweeper.
game.
This is just like Return of the Jedi. It's nothing like Return of the Jedi. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then we got the news that basically Team Four-Star couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, they got burnt out.
There you go.
To be fair, there's really no. I don't know how they would be able to improve on the Boo saga.
Yeah. And it was nice to see in the comments a lot of people were understanding about it.
Yeah, I
Is
mean
it-
they've been doing it for like what, 7 years
Yeah.
straight.
Oh, there's one dick in there who remarked that we forever remembered as liars. No, at worst they were just making promises they did intend to keep but just couldn't.
Exactly.
They have done a lot of the case of they've done quite a few of the series. I'd say, well, that is along with their gaming channel as well.
Yeah, because I know lately they've been doing the Kakarot game.
Oh God, I remember seeing that coming out to look at the comments and comments in the discussion session, and it's we've got another Dragon Ball Z beat 'em up where he's covering the same old turf.
Yeah.
It's would be agreeing. I'm pretty much agreeing with this case of do something fucking new.
Yeah. I mean, the attempt they did was like that one Korean MMO, and that wasn't very good. Partially because for some reason they decided, oh, the Saiyan bloodline has traveled through every single one of the human population, so now humans can become Super Saiyan.
Oh bloody hell!
Yeah. And then they also had to have Bardock as a time traveler.
Ugh.
Yeah.
At least with Xenoverse, it was, it's basically doing the same thing, but at the same time, he only briefly touched in key events of the series, and then there's own little tweaks in it with his own prime story going on, where you could actually play a human character and not have them become redundant.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I did make a very scary character.
Mm.
I went for the booze. Majin Popo.
All right, guys, here's the pecking order. We got the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo's stool, Kami, then Popo.
Had to explain how a menu works.
Oh God, Dumpling. I was watching that series for a while, and then
Durgan.
it just became obnoxious.
Mm.
And then we got Xenoverse 2, which continues to start
do
even further.
do 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 do. What Durgan is this?
I don't know, just half the time it's like, nothing's happening, I'm gonna draw a Durgan.
I just remember being back in Finkies college, just covering the back of my writing pad in eyeballs. Oh, not eyeballs, eyes.
Oh yeah, eyeballs. I can do that.
It mostly,
Like those two big things I usually tend to draw on a board is usually eyes and
Yeah.
Durgans.
yeah, eyes are easy.
You
Or
know what this,
flowers.
you know what this Durgan needs?
I don't know.
There we go.
Really, I was thinking Avengers Zone. Mind you, it'll be really rebellious one, and he's got his fins pierced.
Been spending most our lives living in a Durgan paradise. Oh, God.
And if we're going the whole terrible route, spike collar.
Actually, in Super Mario RPG, there actually is a Yoshi. It has a spiked collar. Um, it's a side quest area you go to, but Boshi, because he's bad Yoshi, but he has like a spiked collar and sunglasses, and you have to race him. It's a Aw. Did you just give the Durgan? Hang on, I know how to make this better. Let's see here. What shade of pink is that? Okay. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Because we're mature. And the skull hidden behind the bra.
Oh, wait.
Everything has boobs. Everything.
And yes, we have a summon Kikyo.
We summoned Kikyo?
No.
Oh.
She was online when we were just getting started, but yeah. But yeah, she needs to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sleep is important.
it is.
We'll yet figure out a good time for her to join these streams.
Mhm. Well, depending on how things go, we all may be home a lot more. So,
Yeah.
I actually was I got a text from work in the middle of this stream that was basically just we'll keep you posted on what's going on.
Mm.
My God, is that a 15-foot rattlesnake?
That in a moment she's going to get a bra. Oh God, I remember something going on. Something going on when the XCOM 2 was being released. Why do the snakes have breasts? Oh, they're venom sacs. You're making this up.
What the? That's not how venom sacs work.
How did 2 become 6?
What is Sykes' avatar was actually a woman. Yeah, I doubt he's ever going to join us for this. Not I think anyone has actually considered asking him.
So, I've only seen Sykes stream once. It was he got bored one night and did Sonic 2. V was around for that. And it was a really chill stream. Also, Sykes is good at Sonic 2.
I have a hard time just imagining Sykes being chill.
Yeah, no, he was legit just like, yeah, this is a cool game. Grew up playing it. And like just the entire time it was just like chilled out thing. He's having fun playing Sonic. It was a good time. I'm personally better at Sonic 3. I'm like he got the Chaos Emeralds early in Sonic 2. I don't know if he cheated to do that or not, but he pulled it off. Because that was before I hopped into the stream. Like Sonic 2, I can't reliably get all the emeralds because the emerald stages in that game are heinous. They're really cool. At the time that the game came out, they were mind-blowing, but they're heinously difficult. What is happening here?
Well, you know what a bar contains.
Oh! We're mature.
Blue-footed boobies. She may not be able to join us, but we still summon her somehow.
It's a titmouse.
We know what sort of mouse Kikyo is now. She is gonna have words with me.
Well, easy orders goes for updating what gets copy, paste. Meg alone is probably going to look at these pictures and ask you, what the hell?
We have fun here.
We do.
Admittedly, I don't think we have the impact that we did last week, but then last week was better.
It's because I wasn't here.
No.
Stop. That's another box, and you know it.
We have managed to cover a surprising amount of ground in this stream, though, with like Dragon Ball rants
Yep.
for a long period of time.
Oh yeah.
Boobs, lots of boobs, so many boobs.
Yeah, speaking of which, it's getting near 9 o'clock for me, and that's when I usually wrap up.
Yeah, it's probably a good spot to stop with.
Yeah. So yeah, Metal. Good news. Could be good news, depending. I'm going to have 4 videos to upload.
Yep.
So yeah, Metal, thanks for coming along. Hopefully it wasn't too short for you. I've been the Raven. These have been the Land Stars. I think we have a sleepy Viola somewhere. We have Star, we have Lantern, we have a pair of boobies in a bra with a titmouse. we have a punk dragon in a fez and a bra. We have
Also, Sykes has a bra on his head.
yes.
We have meat with a bra. We have burger with a bra. We have.
And I'm
You
a
see,
bra.
it's chicken breasts.
Oh! Oh! I see what you did there, you tricksy hobbit.
So yeah, this has been today's chaos. Hopefully tomorrow the Landstar Breath of Fire stream will be continuing on.
It should be, unless something weird happens.
Yeah.
I know Jeff Goldblum the musical is happening tomorrow night, but
Mm.
So yeah, this has been me. This has been bye for me, bye for them. Say bye.
take care.
Bye bye.
Jeff Goldblum the musical, I believe you're referring to metal.
Yeah.
So see you around and until next time then.
Take care.